Our goal is to visit all 212 municipalities of Slovenia.
And this week we are in Šmartni pri Litiji.
This is our route, which is gonna take us about 50 minutes.
So I guess we are going to hug this rock. Would you bump into the tree to find your soulmate?
My god, this church is so cool.
We are starting out strong at the church of St. Anton Padovanski. There was a linden tree planted in the 19th century by priest Saje. And there is an old interesting legend about this tree. Girls wanting to find a husband needed to bump into the tree and shake its top to get one. So, would you bump into the tree to find your soulmate? Let us know in the comments below. They also planted a new linden tree to keep the tradition going. Now, let's dive into the history. A chapel was built here and expanded in 1671. In 1880, the church was renovated with help from the locals and pilgrims. After an earthquake in 1881, it was reinforced. The altars and statues were made by local artists. In 2018, the church was renovated and became known for miracles.
So the church behind me is called Saint Martin, and it stands on a site of an older church first mentioned in 1345. The church was designed by Adolf Wagner in neo-Gothic style and was built in 1899 to 1901, with Lokacies making over 1 million bricks for its construction. The church has Gothic and Baroque vaulting, 2 Baroque chapels and frescoes painted by Anton Jebacin in 1911 to 1913. Stonemason Felix Tuman made the main altar and pulpit in 1901, with side altars added in 1902. Šmartni's old town grew around the church in an area with a long history of mining. Lead was mined nearby from prehistoric times, with the Sitarjevec mine operating until 1951. My god, this church is so cool. It's really cool. There is no other like this in here in Slovenia. Right, Lali? Yes.
Behind me is the birthhouse of Slavko Grum. Slavko was a Slovenian writer and playwright. He studied medicine in Vienna, where his interest in psychology influenced his writing. Grum is best known for his play Dogodek v mestu Gogi, Event in the Town of Gogi, which explores themes of human suffering and mental illness. In addition to his writing, he worked as a doctor in Zagorje ob Savi. He gave many lectures about health and psychoanalysis. Later in life, he struggled with addiction, which had a huge impact on his health and writing. He died at only 48, but his work is still celebrated today, with streets and awards named after him. Now, let's take a closer look at the house behind me. This house belonged to leather worker Knafic, Slavko's father-employer. The family often left and returned to the house, but after 1914, Slavko's father left his job and they moved out. The house has now a memorial plaque.
Bogenšper Castle has a square layout with 2 stories and 4 defensive towers. The castle looks medieval, reflecting its gradual development over time. In the 17th century, Janez Vajkard Valvazor bought the castle, renovated it, and added a workshop and a library. At this castle, Valvazor wrote the glory of Duchy of Karnolia, Slava Vojvodine Kranjske. It is considered his greatest work and remains one of the most important scientific works about Karnolia, Valvazor's homeland, which is now part of central Slovenia. Valvazor sold the castle in 1692 due to financial troubles, and after that, the castle had many owners. Over time, it witnessed many changes. During the Second World War, the interior was damaged. After the war, there were made some repairs, and in 1972, a major restoration began, led by art historian Milan Železnik. A monument to Valvazor was placed at the castle entrance. Laura has hiccups.
Yes.
Hiccups. I just want to say, down there is a trim track, so if you come here, you can also...
You can also go trimming.
You can also go trimming.
And of course, enjoy a nice cup of coffee at the cafe behind the castle.
So we just made a quick stop to see this bunker from World War II, and I need to show you. Down there are the mountains, Kamniško-Savinjske Alpe. Oh my god, what a view. So I guess that's why the bunker is here, because you can see all kind of villages and hills, forests. Good strategic point. Cool sight to see.
We are at our next location, and this is the herbal track we're walking now, but because of the winter everything is frozen, but in the summertime or in spring this must be very beautiful, very green, but we will still go around because there are also energetical points here. And we also got a lot of information from the owner, Janez. He was really nice. He also showed us his shop, but we'll tell you more about that later. Now, let's continue on the trail. The sir also told us about this kidney, and you have little pebbles, and on this board it says pick a pebble and walk along the path, and the pebble is good for your kidneys and to reduce any negative energy. And then it says to just leave it by the stream because, so it cleanses the bad energies. And yeah, I'm gonna take one and let's see. Okay guys, right now I was walking in an A. And this is made to clear your mind. You can read a lot about all of these locations on boards like this. Here it says, you walk through the 8, concentrating only on your thoughts and feel the peace as you walk out. We decided to do some more 8s and then headed to the next spot. We found this board, which you can check your horoscope, Kielski horoscope. The field of horoscopes, you will really like this location. But now, let's go and give my rock back to nature.
After Lali said goodbye to her rock, we headed down to the lake, where you can also rent a board and raft here, and the owner said they also swim here. You can also take a cool in the pool.
Then we made our way to the upper level of the trail, where most of the energetical points are located. I of course tried all of them, and I must say this is a really unique experience and I enjoyed it very much. But I don't want to show you too much so you can experience it for yourself. Just enjoy this location because it's really beautiful. And if you're more into spiritual stuff and into healing your body naturally, trying herbal teas and stuff like this, then this location will definitely be the perfect one for you. On that note, let's tell you more about the shop. They offer amazing teas, oils, creams, drops, and even herbal drinks or herbal liqueurs. So in the video, you could see a lot of liqueurs like this, and Janez was so nice to gift us this, and also some lavender. He also brought us tea and cookies, which were absolutely delicious. So Janez, thank you so much for accepting us and telling us all of the information. As you can see, these bottles are absolutely gorgeous. Every bottle has a flower inside, as you can see here, and also matices. So this is definitely a perfect gift for anybody that likes liqueurs. The different liqueurs or granchitas have different benefits. The one I'm holding is good for when you're feeling sick or when you will throw up. and the other one is good for women, or from teenagers to menopause. But definitely read more about the benefits on their site or visit them in person.
I also want to add that Janez was former weightlifting champion. I just don't remember in Slovenia or just in Ljubljana, but nonetheless, he was a beast when he was a younger boy.
Braslovče is known for its historical importance, especially for the remains of a large defense camp against the Turks in Slovenia. The camp has 3 churches: the Church of Saint Medvode of Maria, the Church of Saint Nikolai, and the Church of Saint Peter. It is also an important pilgrim site for people from Dolenjska region. This historic site is also linked to the remarkable Jurij Humar, a priest who served there from 1876 to 1819, and was also known for his miracles. He was a well-educated healer and homeopath, speaking several languages. Humar helped people using methods like magnetism, homeopathy, telepathy, and hypnosis. Known for his kindness, he practiced bioenergy and healing touch, with the ability to predict the future and influence animals. Up to 200 people visited him daily, and he received letters from around the world. He lived simply, deeply connected to God, and called his abilities life magnetism. He is buried near the Church of Saint Medvode of Maria, where many believe his grave still holds healing energy. Additionally, Braslovče offers stunning views of the Dolenjska region. Municipality 11 of 212 done. That's it for this video.
Like and subscribe for more.
See you in the next one.
Bye.
Our goal is to visit all 212 municipalities in Slovenia.
And today we're in municipality of Sevnica. This is our route, which is gonna take us about 50 minutes. Hi guys!
This week we are visiting Melania Shrub Home Municipality. It features so many fascinating landmarks and cultural sites. So let's just jump to the first one. Behind me is the tallest peak of Lisa, 948 meters. But let me tell you even more about this beautiful location. As you can see, Lisa is an astonishing place here in Sevnica. With its neat highland environment, natural beauty, and beautiful stunning views, it attracts a lot of visitors, like us, and of course a lot of hikers, mountaineers, and cyclists. We should also add here that they have an annual Skok na Liso where they cycle to the top of the peak. Lita is home to many different plants and animal species, and is perfect for stargazing, astronomy, and ham radio. On clear days, visitors can enjoy stunning, panoramic views of our beautiful Slovenia.
You can see when it's good weather, Triglav, our highest peak, you can see Mariborsko Pohorje, that way Triglav should be there. There are Kamiško-Savinjske Alpe, and yeah, also Croatia down there. And we can also see the next location, which is Dolenjsko Hejrek. And let me tell you more about this place. The Dolenjsko Hejrek in Šmartni was built in 1920. It belonged to the largest farm at that time and was used for drying hay until 1988. It was restored by Cyril Dolinšek in 2009 and now is a museum.
Okay guys, so right now I was reading this board which has an award on it, and then like, you know, when you see something in the corner of your eyes, and I just saw this and I was like, what was watching us. And then I told Tico, and Tico also got so scared.
I got scared because of her, because she was like, what is that? Of course I got scared, you know.
But let's go check it out. We will check it out in a minute. But first, Tico will tell you what else you can do here.
Here they offer a tour of the hayrack, a visit to the new Church of Maria Pomočnice, village games for visitors, birdhouse making and more, as well as demonstration of kausari on the Sava River. Kausari is the traditional practice of catching floating logs. The people of Šmartni are also known as kausari, because Šmartni had the largest log catching site along the entire length of the Sava. Here, the Sava River makes the largest curve between its spring and its mouth. Due to the village's location, river currents brought floating wood to the shore, where locals used special tools like aukel and cows to catch logs, and stockpile firewood for the winter just like this. Now let's continue with the hayrack. The delicious hayrack houses a collection of farming tools, agricultural equipment, and household items from 1850 to 1960. Displayed across 3 levels, the museum holds around 750 items. Amazing! The ground floor features a threshing machine, straw cutter, slurry transport container, Lita, and more. The middle level displays vineyard and orchard tools, livestock equipment, plowing tools, harvesting implements, corn huskers and scales. And the attic level includes the owner's workshop, tools of traveling shoemakers, butchering equipment, children's toys, innkeeper's tools, a bedroom with furniture, a kitchen with utensils, a school area with century-old supplies and much more. Me, Laura and this homie dog are exploring the museum, and it's pretty cool because you really see all of the items that were used like 200 years ago, 150 years ago, and wow. The Kreutz's Barber and Hairdressing Salon was the first hairdressing salon in Sevnica, opened in 1900 by Dragutin Karl Kreutz. Let's check it out. At the beginning, it served only men, but in 1937, it expanded to offer hairstyling for women as well. In addition to shaving, cutting and coloring hair, the salon also made wigs, and many local women trained there in the barbering and hairdressing profession. The salon operated continuously until 2003. That was 103 years. Then Dragica the last, born Kreutz, retired. Everything in the salon is set up like it was in the past, with the exception of the really cool interactive screen where you can try on different hairstyles. Wow!
Another thing that really caught our eye was this one. Let me have something interesting about this chair. So, Petra told us that, when people were sitting here and they didn't want to sit on a hot seat, because of our warm seat
Of a previous.
because of the previous client or because there were hair on it, you just change it here and then it changes and you have a fresh seat waiting for you. In 2013, the Kreutz Barber and Hairdressing Salon building and its interior were declared a local heritage, recognizing its importance to Sevnica's craftsmanship history.
I'm just waiting to get my trim done. Sorry, I got a new barber. Sevnica Castle stands on a hill above the old city center and was first mentioned as Castellum Lichtenwald in 1309. Over the centuries, it had many owners and survived many peasant revolts, Turkish invasions, and wars. It's one of the best preserved and still intact castles in Posavia. The castle provides unique experiences for all kinds of ages, and we are gonna show you some.
Guests can explore exhibition areas such as the Baroque Hall, ceiling painted hallways, the tower with seasonal frescoes, school and firefighter collections, conference rooms, galleries, the castle chapel, and the historic Lutheran cellar.
They also offer guided tours, where you can explore the castle in depth and uncover its lesser-known secrets.
The one that stood out to us the most was the story of Countess Mathilde Arco Zinnenberg, the last owner. She arrived in Sevnica in 1910, after being cast out of high society due to a forbidden love. Her story is both tragic and fascinating, so be sure to hear it out for yourself. Another highlight of your visit is the local product shop, where you can find First Lady wine, chocolates, souvenirs and more. But Sevnica Castle isn't the only place connected to Melania Trump. Many local businesses offer Melania cakes, pies, the Trump burger and more. Stay until the end, where we will try them out.
Below the Sevnica castle stands the Lutheran cellar, one of Slovenia's best preserved Renaissance monuments. Originally built as a place of worship, it is believed that Jurij Dalmatin, a famous Slovenian reformer and Bible translator, once taught Luther's teachings here.
Since 2007, a vineyard with 500 Blaufränkisch vines has flourished on the southwestern slope of Sevnica Castle, planted by local wine growers. This wine, along with other Blaufränkisch and Posavia region selections, can be enjoyed in the Castle Wine Shop and the Blaufränkisch cellar, located just above the vineyard. But this isn't the only place with stunning vineyards. A truly unique spot is the Malkovec Amphitheater, known for its many vineyards that form a natural amphitheater in the heart of the village.
As you can see right now, we are at Ajdovski Gradec archaeological site. And this is one of the most important and best researched archaeological sites in this part of Europe from the migration period, 5th to 6th century AD. It is amongst the largest early Christian settlements near the Alps and one of Slovenia's most significant late antique high-altitude sites. This settlement reflects the legacy of Roman civilization in present-day Slovenia, proving that the Sevnica area has been inhabited since the early centuries of the Common Era. The first findings date back into 1811, when locals found a Roman tombstone and a coffin amongst the ruins. Additional excavations in 1890 and 91 to 95 uncovered artifacts, but major research began in 1970, under Peter Petru. Another thing they found here is this. This is a bronze weight in the shape of the goddess Luna, a remarkable artifact from the Roman era. It portrays a young girl dressed in a tunic. Around her neck, she wears a necklace with a moon-shaped pendant. This weight dates back to the late 1st century, showing visible signs of wear from long use. It was discovered in the second half of the 20th century. So guys, the history here is just fascinating, and I really enjoyed that in the castle Sevnica we could see the 3D model of how it looked like in the day. You can also watch a film about this location on your way to the top of the site. For our last location, we decided to visit this church. It has a beautiful view of Sevnica down below. This is a church of St. Rok, and it's one of the largest churches in this region. It was built in the 17th century, possibly on a site of an old fortress. The church was built to remember the plague that affected the region. This is also reflected in the representation of St. Rok on the outside of the church. He is shown as a pilgrim with a staff, a water flask, a bag and a dog, along with a black wound on his leg. And now it's finally time to try the famous Melania cake and Trump burger. We started off at Pizzeria Rondo, where we ordered the burger and also Luka Doncic pizza. The burger was good, but the Doncic pizza was amazing. Really next level. Then we headed to the pastry shop Julia. All the cakes looked amazing, so we decided to try a Snickers one as well. Both cakes were delicious. If you like more fresh and not as sweet cakes, you will love Melania. And if you liked really sweet desserts, then the Snicker one is for you. Don't forget to check out our whole video about Melania's connection to Sevnica.
We would like to say a big thank you to Petra for showing us around the castle and Cyril to let us film in his hayrack. We wish you all the best.
Municipality 12 of 212 done. That's it for this video.
Like and subscribe for more.
See you in the next one. Bye! Our goal is to visit all 212 municipalities in Slovenia.
And this week we're in Log-Dragomer. This is our route, which is gonna take us about 15 minutes.
Okay guys, we are at our first stop and we're gonna get some sandwiches. We're at Arvi sandwich shop, so let's go check it out. Here they offer a wide variety of sandwiches and choosing just one was tough. I went for the breakfast sandwich and Matis picked the tuna. While waiting, we grabbed a cup of coffee at the cafe next door. We also got a mini croissant. It was a 10 out of 10. When the sandwiches arrived, they did not disappoint. They were packed with ingredients and full of flavor. We would definitely eat them again. But now, let's head to our next location. Ferjanka is a popular hiking spot above Log and Dragomer. You can reach the area by car and from there, easy trails lead to nearby peaks, like the Bili Hrib. At the top there is a log cabin called Brunarca Ferjanka. Let's go check it out. We need to clean our shoes.
No, doggy, no. Doggy, go out. Who are you? Who are you? Go out, doggy. No, you're not. You're not supposed to go in. Random doggy. What the hell?
So we are inside of the house, inside of the Brunarca, and this is actually a self-service bar. Oh, here you can see how much everything costs. And then you just put what you took, the money, you put it inside. Me and Matis are gonna make ourselves a tea.
Okay. Ta-da! Now Lali can make herself a tea, but it's on down.
We don't have €3, so we're gonna share one cup of tea.
Okay, Lali, make some tea. Ooh, damn.
If you're an introvert, you will love this location. Ferjanka also hosts events like Summer Night at Ferjanka, featuring music and comedy performances. It's a great spot to relax, sit down and have fun. And they also have a really cool swing. If kicking back on a swing isn't your style, don't worry. Ferjanka has plenty more to offer. It's not just a quiet escape, it's a hot spot for adrenaline junkies. This is their pump/dirt park, managed by the local cycling club Dr. Mud. When we talked to one of the team members, he told us it's one of the best places for riders. You won't find anything like this nearby. It attracts visitors from all over Slovenia and even Italy. With dirt tracks and forest trails designed for speed and skill, it's the perfect spot for anyone looking for a thrilling ride. The church on Borchio was built in the 14th century and is dedicated to Saint Janez Krstnik. It was damaged by an earthquake in 1895 and rebuilt in the 1900s. Originally, it had 2 altars, but one was removed later. Many statues were stolen, including the main statue of Saint Janez in 1984. The bell tower is 13 meters high, with 3 bells, electrified in 1984, and a clock was added in 1860. The church was renovated in 1995. Sports Center Loop is home to Korenjak climbing facility, and we're gonna go check it out right now. Let's go! This is a top destination for bouldering enthusiasts. With over 2,000 holds of various shapes and colors, it offers routes for all skill levels. Founded with a passion for climbing, it has been shaping young climbers since 1996. Ready to climb? Let's go! Korenjak is the only club to consistently organize the Slovenian National Bouldering Championship for the past decade, featuring the best Slovenian climbers, including Olympic champion Janja Garambret. This climbing center is so cool, we had so much fun, and we would really like to thank the owner and, of course, the trainer, Land, and everybody who was in this video for participating in it and showing us their trick. It was really cool, we had so much fun, and you guys rock. So, thank you, and let's continue with the next one.
The Church of St. Lawrence, above Dragomer, is believed to be the oldest church in the parish, originally dedicated to St. Nicholas, and after that it was renamed to St. Lawrence in 1631. It was renovated between 1840 and 1843, and later restored again in 1985. It has a 33-meter high bell tower with 4 bells. Frescoes from the 13th to 15th centuries were uncovered in 1977, depicting scenes from Jesus' life. Also, a cross from 1876 stands there.
And now it's time for a little bit of history. Online, Tico found something interesting, so let's check it out. This monument marks the night of June 25th to 26th, 1991, when the National Protection Forces were activated in Dragomer. Throughout their actions, they significantly contributed to Slovenia's independence. At that time, the Vrhnika garrison covered the area of today's 3 municipalities: Vrhnika, Brunica and Log-Dragomer. The monument is located near the center of Dragomer. And now, we're gonna go check out what else we can do here.
Yeah, on the municipality website there is not much information, like nothing, but now we can see there is a lot of cultural heritage. Even though we already filmed 80% of the municipality, so our locations that we found, we're still gonna visit this one, Tito Mosaic. We have just made it to the Tito monument.
The mosaic in Novi Borovnici was installed in honor of the former Yugoslav leader Josip Broz Tito, as a symbol of brotherhood and unity amongst the republics, but it has also received a lot of controversy. It is located on a retaining wall along the main road and features the inscription Tito, the Slovenian and Croatian Republican flags, and the red star. Municipality 13 of 212 done. That's it for this video.
Like and subscribe for more.
See you in the next one.
Bye! Our goal is to visit all 212 municipalities in Slovenia.
And this week we are in Braslovče. This is our route, which is gonna take us about 40 minutes.
We're in front of our first location, which is Haupt Mausoleum. And for me, it's really interesting because it's pyramid-shaped. The mausoleum belongs to Major and Hussar Knight Karl Haupt von Hohentrain, who purchased the Strausenek Manor in 1869 and played a key role in introducing Savinji golden hopes in 1886. Let's jump to the manor. Strausenek Manor was originally a 15th century hunting lodge by the Counts of Celje, later renovated in 16th century by Styrian physician Jakob Strauss, gaining the name Straußenhof. And like I said, in the late 19th century, Karl Haupt, who is buried in the famous mausoleum in Gomilsko, expanded it into an English castle-style residence with an arcade courtyard surrounded by park and pond. The manor has since fallen into decay, though the municipality of Braslovče aims to restore it for tourism and protocol use.
We have parked our car and now we have about a 10-minute walk to the castle, so let's go!
Let's go! Hello! We are hiking. Since Mirna Castle, we hike all the time. I don't know what is this. My princess is in the castle. Look at this. Grajska terasa. Damn. Look at this, guys. It's really nice. I see the lake already.
Žonek Castle, one of Slovenia's oldest, was home to the Žonek lords, who later became the powerful Counts of Celje. They were one of the most important and wealthy Central European dynasties. Their three-star symbol now appears on the Slovenian flag. Though they moved to Celje in 1333, Žonek remained important. The last resident, Joseph Čohel von Ruteal, built a new manor in 1816, leaving the castle to decay.
We are really astonished and the view of the Žonek Lake down there. Lake Žonek is a reservoir and it was built in 1978. It's used for irrigation, fish farming, sports activities, bird watching, and is popular for kayaking, sailing and picnics. Lali said this is the best one yet.
The best view castle, yes.
The best view castle yet. You can see every Sunday from 8 to 12 a.m. they are restoring, rebuilding the castle. So yeah, it's really nice to see. You can see with what parts have been restored. Like you can see that part, and some of the like walls. Amazing.
While exploring the castle, we stumbled upon this which it says, I think it is, to hit this one 7 times for luck, health, love, and happiness.
Okay, but not too hard, Lali. We don't want anyone to come here.
Koliko?
3, ne,
Pa 4.
2, ne vem.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's his turn.
Okay.
Here you go, big boss. The parish church of the Assumption of Mary was once one of the largest mother churches in the Styria region, but now it's the oldest and most significant building in Braslovče, first mentioned in written source in 1255. Its preserved sections date back to at least the 10th or even the 9th century.
I was just telling Laura that anything that has walls around it, it's so cool. I like it, I love it. And this church was built, I mean, the walls around the church, we will show you more, were built at that time where the Turks invaded Europe. That was in the late 15th century, when it was fortified with strong walls, 4 defensive towers and a drawbridge. Today, 1 tower and part of the wall remain as a testament to that time.
The church is also notable for its unique courtyard and winter chapel. In 1428, Veronika Desetniška, the second wife of Count Frederick II of Celje, was buried here for a short time. Let me tell you something interesting about this building behind me. This is the Legant Manor, and legend says it was a military outpost for the lords of Žovnek, and its owner had to guard Žovnek in times of war. We're at our next location, which is the Braslovče Lake, and this destination is perfect for anybody that loves the outdoors. They have a walking path here, which is about 1.5 kilometers long. On this path, they have many sitting areas like this. If you want to get to know the lake in depth, you can download their app. It is available at the entrance board. You can learn about the history and wildlife of the lake. But unfortunately, this feature is not available for iOS users. However, Lake Braslovče is still worth exploring. Before we leave for the next location, we're gonna grab a quick coffee and then we will see you at the World War II and I Museum.
So guys, we finally arrived to the private museum, which is opened to the public since 2018. Gregor, the owner, he's an amateur historian and passionate about the wars, so he collected already over 1,000 items. And we're not gonna show you all of them because you need to check them out for yourself. And for me, the best part is the rifles, the machine gun from Germany. And this museum is like half of the room is World War II and the other half is the World War I.
It shows different aspects of soldiers' lives on the front lines and their daily life during rare, peaceful times. The collection includes personal hygiene items, medical supplies, artwork, documents, letters, postcards, as well as full combat gear, weapons and uniforms.
We must learn from history to prevent it from repeating, but even the dark parts of our heritage should not be forgotten. If you want to visit this location, call up front.
We would just like to thank Gregor for accepting us and telling us a little bit about the history. Of course, there is so much more to see, and he is really an expert. If you're interested in World War I or II, definitely check it out, because he said he talks with guests even for 4 hours and more. So if you love history, definitely a cool location to check out. We have our lunch and then
Lunch. Burek. Burek.
we have lunch with a view. Okay, they're going away now.
Laura is scared.
Yes, they were coming towards us and now they're just going back.
This is a dark.
Oh, they're gonna cross the road.
Oh no!
The other pond.
So our last location, Preserje or Preserje, ponds. This is the big one, and over there are two small ones. There is a path. The people are walking around the lake, the pond, or whatever, and there is you can eat. So Lali is also filming. She's happy because we are coming to the end.
Because she's not hungry.
Ah yeah, she just ate, so she's also happy.
Just like the lake before, this location is also perfect for walking around and relaxing. And also looking at your dogs. They're everywhere and they are not scared of people, so you can look at them up close. But yeah, it's a nice location. It is a little bit chilly, so we're gonna get home now. That's it for this one. Municipality 14 of 212 done.
Like and subscribe for more.
See you in the next one.
Bye!
Our goal is to visit all 212 municipalities in Slovenia.
And this week we are in Medvode.
This is our route, which is gonna take us about 50 minutes.
How many swans, Jesus Christ. Laura is a little bit scared, like always.
This is really amazing. Oh my god, guys, there are so many.
Oh my god, guys.
There's just so many swans.
Like 30 swans. If you want to find yourself a swan friend, come to Zbilje Lake. Zbilje Lake is really beautiful. We are lucky because we are here. It's 9 a.m. so it's not so crowded. It's like no people right now. But I know in like 2 hours it's gonna be full house.
Yeah.
So
really.
Anytime you come here, I suggest that you come in the morning because it's really calm and peaceful. Laura is a little bit scared, like always. Right, Lali? Are you scared? Anytime an animal just makes a noise, Laura's like, oh no. Okay, Lali's gonna lead me to the coffee because it smells coffee a few kilometers away.
Ooh, fancy. Irish cafe.
Okay, if you're gonna choose Irish, I'm gonna also take a sip. No, just a sip. How many swans, Jesus Christ. Oh damn. And here is a walkable path. You can walk by the lake.
Oh my god.
And you have playground for children over there.
Okay, we have our coffee, and while I enjoy this coffee, let me tell you even the history of this lake. So Lake Zbilje is an artificial lake on the Sava River, built in 1953 with the construction of a dam for the Medvode hydroelectronic power plant. And as you can see now, it's a popular spot for families, couples, and everybody because it's just so beautiful, so peaceful. And also, Tico, what can you do here?
You can do some rafting and you can borrow a soup. So you can ride on the water like Avatar.
And now we are going to our next location, which is Šmartni Castle. Let's go! The old castle, also known as Castle Šmartni, is located between Zbilje Lake and Šmarna Gora. It's one of the most important ruins in Slovenia and a great example of a medieval fortress. Built in the Romanesque period as a watchtower with a moat. It was later expanded in the Gothic and Renaissance periods, especially after the 1511 earthquake. By 1610, it had developed into a full medieval castle. Over the years, the castle had many owners, including Ulrich Smledniški, the Counts of Celje, the Habsburgs, and later the Barons of Lazarini. Today, visitors can enjoy panoramic views of the Slovenia, and down there is also a bar where you can grab a snack. You can't go around full circle because it's dangerous, and they they put fence or what? How do I say it? I don't know right now.
Just below the castle, you can find the Way of the Cross. It was built in 1772 in the Baroque style. It consists of 14 chapels in a straight line, leading from the old castle to the Blood Sign Chapel, which marks the site of a historic execution near the church in Walburga. This is really amazing. I have never seen anything like this before, so it's really interesting because every chapel has a different picture inside, and yeah, definitely worth checking out. Baron Franz of Šmartni, the castle owner, built the Way of the Cross. To ensure a perfect straight line, he exchanged land with a neighbor, Jakub Jeraj. Their agreement was one of the first written contracts in Slovenian language. It is considered one of Slovenia's finest Baroque landmarks. The Hraše wetlands near the village of Hraše and under Šmartni is home to many different species. It has 2 ponds, covering 5 hectares. The water is shallow, no deeper than 2 meters. Many bird species nest, rest or spend the winter here, including the tufted duck, little grebe, northern lapwing and swan. This area is also a key breeding ground for frogs, such as the European tree frog, common frog and alpine newt. The nearby forests and meadows provide food for animals. Now we are going to check out the opazovalnica
Watch station of the ponds. And here are again 2 swans following us. Look at this.
You can look out of the window and see different species, and you can also see them up close on pictures like this, so you know what you are looking at. So far we saw just the swans. No luck for us today. Behind me is Straža Hot Spring. This is a bathing pool, like a pool with natural spring water. It is the only one still preserved here in the Ljubljana Basin. And it's really cool because I used to bathe here when I was little. I used to go swimming here with my dad and my brother and my mom. The water is clear, it's beautiful. It has between 17 or 90 to 21 degrees Celsius and a flow of 6 to 8 liters per minute. So the water is very clear and it's perfect for bathing in the summertime. And if you don't want to go swimming here, you can also just sit down on the benches by the pool and just relax, because it's still a beautiful location and the water actually is warmer than I thought it would be, but I'm not gonna go swimming today.
We still have a lot more to show you, like this house of Jakub Paljaš, a priest and mountaineer who bought Triglav, the highest peak in Slovenia. We are just inside of the room where Jakub Paljaš was born. So in the old times, women gave birth at home. So that's why this is the room where he was born. He was born on 6th July 1845 in the Vrh pod Šmarno Goro. He was a priest, writer and mountaineer, and he played a key role in Slovenian mountaineering. At the end of the 19th century, when Germanization reached even the highest peaks of Slovenian mountains, Slovenians had little presence in their own Alpine world. Signs were in German, mountain huts were run by German mountaineering associations, and even conversations on the trail were in German. Determined to change this, Jakub Aljaž took action. So this room didn't look like this. At that time, they were storing hay here. But if you can look closely, I don't think you will see. You can see Triglav. Triglav is right over there. No, you cannot see it. So Jakub Aljaž, he watched Triglav from his house. In 1895, he bought the summit of Triglav and built Aljaž Tower, the first Slovenian mark in the region. This act symbolically and practically reclaimed the mountains for Slovenians. Nowadays, it stands as the most recognizable symbol of Slovenian identity. He later donated the land to the Slovenian Mountaineering Society and built several lodges, including those on Kredarica and the Vrata Valley. Beyond mountaineering, he loved music and composed patriotic chore songs like Triglav Moj dom and Slovan na dan.
So we would really like to thank Aljaž for showing us the house and telling us a story. And one interesting story was this one about the tree behind us. He told us that Jakub Aljaž used to climb on this tree and say to his dad, what a beautiful view of the house. He can see from there, and then his dad always saying, you know, come down from the tree, the view of the house is also beautiful from down here. So that was really interesting. But yeah, that's it for this location. Now it's time to eat.
So guys, before lunch break, we just came to the point where the Sora and the Sava river come together. So we are waiting for the pizzas. I ordered Mexican pizza and Laura ordered a spring pizza. Look, Lali is so hungry.
I'm so excited because the dough is a special blend. And yeah, I'm really excited to try it out.
Yeah!
So the dough is made from a blend of bread flour and whole grain spelt, which is light on the stomach and easy to digest because of its fiber.
So the pizzas have arrived. Oh yeah! Lali, jumping!
I can't wait. I need to try it.
Just dig it.
Food.
First impression, amazing. Lali.
Fire.
Shit.
Fire. So good.
Lali's a little bit shy. That's why she speaks so quietly. But look at this.
Look at this, guys, how much stuff you get on the pizza.
We just came from the restaurant and this experience was amazing. I still have leftovers.
Yes, sir. So probably for the first time in my life, I can say that I ate a healthy pizza, because every time you go on a pizza, for a pizza, whatever, you know you're gonna eat a fast food.
Yeah, and you know it's greasy, grease from the cheese, or the pizza is greasy,
but here,
yeah, nothing.
I'm a healthy guy, and this pizza is perfect for me.
10 out of 10.
Definitely.
The dough was so good. You can see that it's different than the basic one, you know. Also, guys, if you're traveling to Slovenia and you will land in Brnik, don't forget to check out their location here in Medvode. It's called Pizzeria Hitri, and really, it's delicious. Grab a pizza, grab a salad, whatever you want, a burger. They also offer a variety of vegetarian dishes. So really, there's something for everybody. We're checking out.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Let's move forward. We made it to our last location, which is the gallery under the hay rack. So every few times a year the pictures change.
I think the theme of these pictures now is the 30 years of Medvode, isn't it?
She's right. She's right. This is it. Yeah. Random doggy. Kiki, Piki, Piki Pookie.
What is he looking at?
I don't know. And from here people park You can then park and hike up to the Sveta Marieta. Like there is the church. But we also can see from here the church of Saint Jakob. Views from up there are stunning. Oh,
We saw this before.
Jakob
This
Aljaž.
is the house, the birdhouse of Jakob Aljaž before it was restored.
Totally different.
Totally, really different.
Municipality 15 of 212 done. Comment down below what was your favorite location. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching.
Like and subscribe for more.
See you in the next one. Bye. Our goal is to visit all 212 municipalities in Slovenia.
And today we are in municipality of Hrastnik.
This is our route, which is gonna take us about 30 minutes. This municipality is filled with interesting history, from boatmen, rowers, to miners, and even more, so I'm so excited. In the lower parts of Hrastnik stands a small church from the 16th century. This is the church of Saint Nicholas or Saint Miklaus. Originally built in the late Gothic style, it was later remodeled in the Baroque style. Saint Nicholas was the patron saint of rowers and boatmen. And here is something else we learned about this church.
So when I went back to the car, Lali met a local.
Yes, and he told me about this church, how it was built. The Flossary or the boatmen brought a stone every time they sailed or they went on a trip, you know, for a sign of good luck or a good return. And you know, these stones were built, or rocks were built for building this church.
She doesn't have makeup on, but she still looks beautiful.
Right there, as you can see, is the church we showed you before, but behind me is Richard's house. And this was a former wealthy rural home and waterside inn. And this was built in 1790. As you can see, it is a single-story house with a basement, and it has an Alpine style floor plan. It preserves the memory of past boatmen. And the boatmen used to use this inn for lodging boats. But yeah, now it's not available to the public. You can only look at it from the outside.
Our next location, really close by, is this Villa de Sepi behind me. It was built in 1984 for Baroness Emma de Sepi, and she was the daughter of the chemical factory owner at that time.
She used it as a summer residence for 4 months each year.
As you can see, it looks like the Miramare Castle in Trieste.
It was designed by architect Leonardo Fontenuti and built under the supervision of Anton Melan.
After the World War II, it was nationalized and the chapel was demolished. Later housed the Glassworks administration, and it was used as a protocol building. Now it's a cultural heritage.
Right now we are located in front of the Hrastnik Museum, which was opened in 1973. Its exhibits are divided into 10 thematic sections showcasing archaeological finds from the Hrastnik Podkraj site and trace of local nobility, the town's industrial giants, the glassworks, chemical factory and coal mine, the development of primary education in the Zasavia region, the impact of World War II on the local population, farming traditions and shoemaking, as well as the creative world of puppets, puppeteers and toy making.
This museum is seriously amazing. You can even get a behind-the-scenes look at how the puppet shows are done. Right here, for example, they show you how the performances actually work. It's super cool because they use the old-school style where two people operate a single puppet. And get this, all of their puppets are handmade. The whole place is really well taken care of with different rooms and setups that make it super fun to explore. I'm honestly just blown away by it.
If you want to visit this museum, call beforehand. Hrastnik is well known for mining, so let's check it out.
So we start off the tour with the beautiful view of this mural, which represents friendship and peace, and sets the tone for our journey through history.
The first mining rights were granted in 1807, and the industry grew quickly after the Trieste coal mining company took over in 1845, expanding the mine and building a railway. This brought in new people, strengthened the working class culture, and allowed other industry to expand, making Hrastnik an industrial center in the south.
As we kept exploring Hrastnik's history, one of the highlights is the machine house operating room, which has a huge electric motor for the mining lift. You can even try the controls and see what it was like to be a mining lift operator. It's a fun and hands-on experience.
Now, let's take a closer look at an important chapter in Hrastnik's past. On July 3, 1934, miners went on a hunger strike to protest poor conditions, low wages and limited workdays. The strike lasted until July 5th. It ended with a promise of 1 dinar wage increase and 2 extra workdays per month. To better understand how miners lived, we are now at Mlakar's apartment, which was established as a part of the museum in 1980. It's showcasing a harsh life of miners at that time in this colony of Rečica. Visitors can learn about the life of miners through various stories. Like I was saying, this is the colony that I was talking about of Rečica, and the red painted roof is the Mlakar's house.
They renovated the apartment and the interior is like it was in the past. Let's check it out. 2 preserved and furnished rooms still contain some original items from that time. A 1980 plaque marks the apartment as a communist meeting place from 1932 to 1941.
As we can see, mining is really important to Hrastnik, and even the town's holiday is linked to it.
Lara, thank you so much for showing us around.
If it wasn't for you, the video wouldn't be possible because we saw museum, we saw the mines, the house, Mlakar's house, so you are really nice. Thank you so much. We wish you all the best. Now we just sat for a little bit. We need to gain a little bit of energy. But firstly, center of Hrastnik. We found something like we found in Tabor. And now we're gonna buy, what is this? Like dry meat?
Maybe like bacon, I guess.
Okay, let's buy. Lali is happy.
Yes.
It's a little bit windy. a little bit Lali. But look at this view. Look at this view.
Amazing.
So we are on Kal. We are at Kal. Very dog is called Kal. So it's kind of funny for us. But okay, this is the view. But now I think we're gonna go in the car. So let's go.
Kal has an altitude of 985 meters. On the top there is also a mountain lodge where you can grab a drink.
As you could see, the views from this place are incredible. Like really, if it wasn't so windy, we would stay longer in this location.
I think we just caught the last minutes of it.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna rain soon, so yeah. Thank God. And now
It's lunchtime.
Lunchtime! Pizzeria Rondo, Hrastnik.
Ooh, let's go.
And we are in Pizzeria Rondo. So look this cool sitting area. Wow.
It's a sitting booth, just like you see in American movies.
Okay. And also you have outside, we're gonna show you that. And behind me, some place to sit. And yeah, now we're waiting for Rondo burger and kebab pizza. Okay. And after that, cream pita.
It's supposed to be better than the Krimschnitta omelet, which is supposed to be the best Krimschnitta there is. So we will test it out.
The onion rings. Oh my god. Onion rings. Amazing. Now I need to jump into the burger.
Amazing. But I'm a little shy.
She's a little bit shy. She has
kebab pizza, so also meat, because on the top only vegetables, but under the vegetables there is a lot of meat.
Yes, right here. You can see.
Really good.
I guess I will eat the whole burger because I
No. Guys, look at these cheese. The burger is amazing. Just a little bit spicy, which I love. And as you can see, it's filled with cheese and delicious stuff. So it's so juicy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really juicy.
You really-
Yeah.
Matic gave me this nice onion ring.
Yes. Cremeschnitte, it's on its way.
Just like everything else, the cremeschnitte was also delicious, a 12 out of 10.
The pizza was really packed, delicious. The cheese on the pizza was so good. Everything on the pizza worked so well together, a perfect combination. And then the burger, oh, so juicy. Really, it was just dripping everywhere.
And the onion rings.
Oh, onion rings
Onion rings
also
was-
fire.
Fire!
Yeah, and the burger was a little bit spicy, but just the right amount of spice. The meal really filled us up. But of course, there's always room for dessert. It was so nice and soft and like flavorful. The texture was so good and so just the right amount of sweet.
And once again, thanks to Nina and Nate.
Thanks.
Municipality 16 of 212 done.
That's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Like, subscribe, and share with your friend.
See you in the next one.
Bye!
Our goal is to visit all 212 municipalities in Slovenia.
And this week we're in Preddvor.
This is our route, which is gonna take us about 15 minutes.
This castle is amazing.
We're trying a traditional Preddvorian dish. The view from up here is stunning. Okay guys, we're at the lookout spot on Mužanca, and this is a beautiful destination. As you can see, there is the valley down below. The view from up here is stunning. You also have a sitting area and a table where you can grab lunch. So yeah, let me show you and tell you a little bit more about this location. So of course also you have a board here, so you know which mountain you are looking at.
You can see Storžič, Grintovec and Krvavec, which you can also spot in our video.
Crkvena Gorenjska, so definitely check it out and see what you can do there, but let's continue with this one. In the heart of Preddvor stands this beautiful Dvor castle. It was built in the 12th century and it's one of the oldest medieval castles in Slovenia. Let's go check it out. We are greeted at the door by the owner Tanya, who takes the time to explain everything about the castle in detail. Now let's start the tour. First, we visit a room where we can actually buy candy from a countess. We simply hand her the money and she gives us the candy. It's a really unique experience. And another interesting thing about this castle is that it's filled with old treasures. And we're encouraged to touch and feel everything.
I can touch the money! Money!
Each room is full of surprises and we'll show you a few. But this piece really caught our eye.
Old school YouTube.
Here's the song.
If you think there is no place to go, think again. The castle is filled with hidden doors.
You are a witch.
What an amazing way to start off the tour. Just from this room, I'm already excited to see what's yet to come.
Lali the princess.
If you want to dress like a princess, and this castle is for you, because here they also offer princess clothes and then you just change into them and you get the full experience of how it is living in the castle. Every room is designed like this, and here they have over 1 million items. Guys, 1 million items, can you imagine? There's still a lot more rooms to show you, so let's just go. Every part in this castle is meant to make you feel like royalty, and you can see that in this room. With furniture from Venice, gold accents, a beautiful chandelier, and more, it might seem like it's all about the ladies. But don't worry, they have something really cool for the guys too, and we'll show you in a bit. And the next one. How it looked before and how it looks now. Come on, it's so beautiful. From the stunning wooden tiles to the main altar, everything here tells a story. And also, guys, don't forget to look up. The frescoes on the ceiling carry special symbolism. Don't miss the chance to discover what it means. This is Count Letizia.
And this is Countess Laura.
But we are not the only ones playing royalty. The castle is full of other countesses, each with her own royal room. The whole castle is truly filled with history, but it's also a place full of fun and unique experiences.
Here is where you dress up as a countess and have your bachelorette parties. Isn't this awesome? You have a classy bachelorette party. The dresses here are absolutely gorgeous. Oh, look at this one. Okay, so you know how I promised you a man's room? It's right over here. Another secret door.
This is where you can hide from your wife.
As you can see, this is definitely a man cave, with a billiard table, hunting, memorabilia, chess, and much more. Our way leads us to a spot with a stunning view of the castle courtyard. So beautiful, so amazing. And here is the wine cellar, where they have more than 7,000 bottles of different wine from different regions. But that's not all. In the next room, we can find a champagne collection as well as some interesting wine bottles. So if you're into horoscope, then you will love these wines because they're horoscope wines, which we will try out later in the video. So don't forget to watch out until the end. But let's continue with the tour. Here is the degustation hall, and also if you didn't see enough bottles of champagne and wine, there's more.
And we need to go through it.
So Tanya said that those snakes guard the castle.
Over the castle, there is tactile tape for visually impaired people, so they can enjoy the castle too. And on December 13th, for St. Lucia's Day, there is a special event where you can experience the castle the way visually impaired people do every day. This location is just amazing, breathtaking, really. I just can't describe it with words, because when we came here, even the cafe is just so beautiful, you know, so like old but classy, and the desserts amazing, coffee amazing. I don't know, everything is amazing.
Like a fairy tale.
Yeah, like a fairy tale. I don't know. That's it. That's how I describe it. This castle almost turned into ruins, but thankfully to Tanya and her partner, they started restoring it in 2021. And as you can see, what they did in just 3 years is truly amazing and just, I don't know, an inspiration to everyone. It's food time! We're trying a traditional Preddvorian dish, posmodula. And we're also gonna tell you why it's called like this.
Why it's called posmodula?
Yeah, why it's called. When the wives were making bread and the children, couldn't wait for the bread, they took a piece of the dough and, flattened it and then added on. Here they have odzvirki as a seka, and then, they just put it in the oven. And because the fire charred the filling and dough, the dish was named posmodula. Because this restaurant is sailor themed, we of course got to try some seafood. So we chose, of course, Gorski Privez, which is also the name of the restaurant. I'm really excited to try it out because there's a lot of delicious stuff in here, like cheese, shrimp, prawns, and prosciutto. Different combination, and I'm really excited for it.
Okay, let's try posmodula.
Oh my god.
This is food for us.
When I think of Slovenian food, I would describe it like this.
Pretty good.
Hvala, super. Ja.
Super, ja.
Ale bolj taka kmečka, ale je
Ful je
sveti
dobro.
tako.
Ja.
Če smo stroja,
Pa nekaj dela, potimo.
bo še vodila, greš do jezera, pa do Štorka, do poti, tako da.
Ja, tako da
Oh, wow, ja,
Da se zgona, ne?
Ja, da gre kalorije naprej.
Ja, vse za to, ja. That was the owner who prepared this.
Posmodula was amazing, perfect for meat lovers and definitely something you need to try if you want a true taste of Slovenia. And the seafood pizza, oh my god, it doesn't only look good, but it also tastes absolutely delicious. Packed with fresh flavor and a great balance of ingredients. Really, the prawn was so good, also the sauce that came with it was delicious, and of course the whole pizza was really packed, and yeah, couldn't recommend it enough. So both of the dishes were a real treat and gave us a taste of local tradition and quality. And as you could see, the staff is really friendly, the food was amazing, and it was a unique experience. So it's a solid 12 out of 10.
We just sat down on this bench with this view on the Črnava lake. It's a perfect spot for relaxation and yeah, we like it. It's a wonderful day. The sun is killing me,
Yeah.
but we love it. So this place is really is perfect for families to walk your dog, to just walk around the lake. Really nice maintained path, trail, and yeah.
It's not it's not that crowded, so that's nice.
And look at this view of the mountains. Damn! Oh
Yeah.
my god!
And also you can grab a drink here, coffee,
You can grab a drink in Barbor.
and now we're gonna go check out the next one.
So our second to last stop is Turan Castle. The castle was built in the 15th century, more specific in 1408. It had many owners like everyone else, but one important owner was Josipina Urbančič-Turnograjska. About her will Lali tell you more after this.
In 1909, Baron Oton Detela bought the castle, but after World War II it was nationalized and he was expelled. Renovated in 1975 and in 1996 it became the Preddvor retirement home.
Beside the castle is this chapel from 18th century and a cute park where they can gather and chill.
It's time to dive into history. Meet Josipina Urbančič-Turnograjska, the first Slovenian female poet, writer and composer. Born in 1833 at Turan Castle near Preddvor.
Despite lacking formal education, she was well educated for a woman in that time.
In 1850, Josipina got engaged to a poet and politician Lovro Toman, with whom she exchanged over 1,000 letters during his studies in Graz.
Josipina Urbančič-Turnograjska lived and created in the time when writing in the Slovenian language was an exception and not a rule,
especially for a woman in a male-dominated world. She proudly embraced her Slavic roots and wrote only in Slovene.
Despite early criticism, she wrote 38 stories.
Focusing on history, politics and strong women.
She also wrote 3 poems. The most famous one is written on her memorial behind me, and it's named Zmeraj krasna je narava, which was written in 1852.
And yes, Zmeraj krasna je narava is really true for this municipality. If the locations we've shown you so far haven't proven this, maybe the next one will. Here, we'll explore the secret of the Preddvor storks, as you walk through a magical forest full of mystery and charm.
And now we're gonna go the route.
They also have an app, but it's not available for iOS users. Luckily, all you have to do is follow the stork and you'll find your way. So, let's go!
This is the last location for relaxation, to burn up the calories.
We're going the right way.
The right way. We're gonna compete. Okay? 3, 4, zdaj. 16.5. Okay, my turn.
3, 2, 1. You had like 14, but I didn't.
But I almost died. Like I was like, my back was like, you know, that's why, because we don't have sporty shoes.
But we're not gonna let our non-sporty shoes hold us back. This walking trail is packed with fun activities.
I guess this is pretty simple, so let's go.
Each board shows you what you need to do. We need to bring him something very small, something green, and I think something brown. As you can, oh yeah, look!
Oh, he won!
After emptying his backpack, it was our turn to find the items.
Green, brown, small.
And once you complete the task, you mark it off. One more stop before the last one. Now we're acting like ants and talking to each other. Hello, Tico! This was cool. Now let's mark it off.
Yeah!
And here's a little sneak peek of the final stop.
Savinji.
Finally, we found the storks. What a fun and hands-on experience.
We would just like to thank Tanya for showing us around her castle.
Yeah.
And definitely in the future other castles. Also Stanka for the great coffee.
Yeah.
And Špela, also again Špela, thank you for the pizza and posmudula.
It was so good, everything. We rank it a 10 out of 10 municipality.
Definitely.
Yeah, all the locations, top. Top, yeah.
Here's the wine. We're gonna try it out with our lunch. So yeah, let's see how it tastes. Good.
I just found out that older I get, most likely I like wines.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I like it.
Municipality 17 of 212 done. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching.
Like, subscribe, share with your friend, and see you in the next one.
Bye. Our goal is to visit all 212 municipalities in Slovenia.
And this week we're in the municipality of Lenart.
This is our route, which is gonna take us about 15 minutes.
So this heart was on the ground and Lali stepped on it.
Look at this cheese.
We're gonna go up there. Castle Hrastnik is one of the largest and well-preserved castles in Slovenia.
The current building was built in the mid-14s, when the Herberstein family took over the estate. They owned it until World War II.
There is also an interesting and tragic legend about Count of Frederick, who owned the castle in the 16th century, but more about that later. Guess who is hiking again? Lali and Tico!
Just a short walk ahead and we'll find ourselves in a peaceful corner of nature. We're almost there. Let's take a look.
We are at the Šmartni lake / reservoir, and this is about 2 kilometers away from center of Lenart. The lake has a depth of 1.2 meters, so it's quite shallow, and it's an important and one of the last safe places for animals.
From the bird watching station, you can quietly watch them in their natural habitat.
So just like in Hrastnik wetlands in the municipality of Medvode, here they also have little grebe, the tufted duck, swans and much more. So let's check out if we will find or see any of these species. Let's go.
Sadly, we didn't see many birds up close, just a few far off in the distance. So a pair of binoculars would definitely come in handy.
And what can we see from your window?
We can see Castle Hrastnik. What a view! Yo, what's up guys? We are walking to the center of Lenart.
The center is home to charming 19th century houses and the Church of Saint Lenart, after which the town was named.
It was first mentioned in 1196. It stands on the highest point of the town and played a defensive role against Turkish invasion. So this church had the wall around it. Now it's not the whole way around, but in the past, when the Turks invaded Europe, it has this wall to protect itself. So this heart was on the ground and Lali stepped on it, so it almost like poked her. But now I put it there, so like a mausoleum, like a monument, Lenart monument. So Lali almost went to the hospital.
Our next location leads us to the educational gardens, next to the Church of Saint Rupert. These gardens are designed for learning, relaxing, spending time together and reconnecting with nature. And this little box right here, it has just the tip we need.
Let's take this a tip for looking at the gardens and the outside.
Ooh. Here we can see the different gardens, a educational garden, a white garden and a wetlands garden, all connected by a walking path that makes it easier to explore.
So this is the educational garden, as we said before. The first one we stopped at was the white garden, which is just beautiful. You could see that they have a lot of trees planted there and also a sitting area. And if you're really interested into herbs, you can also come up front and an herbal specialist will come and tell you all about the herbs. But yeah, let's just continue looking at all of the herbs and the plants and the trees. But yeah, as you could see, very peaceful and beautiful location.
What do we know? Which plants do we know? But we are really bad at this, we must say. So Lali, what did you find?
Okay, so we know this one, which is rosemary. This one here, Tico showed them.
Okay, rosemary.
Yeah, rosemary, and then I think I know this one, loostrek. And then this one, my grandma had a lot of these ones at home.
What about us? We also have this at home.
Okay, this also has this.
She doesn't do any outdoors activities at home. Lali wants to catch the bumblebee to get on the rose, on the flower. But he's like, I ain't getting paid for this, I ain't gonna play. And this is going on for 1 minute right now.
Sadly, I didn't get a good shot of the bumblebee, but at least I caught some beautiful blossoming trees.
And the wetlands, like little ponds down there. Okay. Ooh, Cebelce! Oh, bees! Nice! Look, I found bees.
From bees, herbs and trees to so much more, it's a beautiful spot. But our adventure isn't over yet. There's still plenty more to see.
We have arrived to our next location, which has some beautiful views because we are going up to Meister's Tower.
Let's do some leg workout. Let's go. Lali, are you ready?
I'm a little bit scared of heights.
Don't worry. I'm gonna go first. Look at this. Wow. We are not even at the top and the views are already amazing. There is one lake, the other Šmartni should be behind that. Amazing. Give me your hand, Lali.
I'm just so scared.
Don't worry.
The views are beautiful, but this is so scary for me.
Sit down for a little bit. Come on, sit. Lali, come on, sit down.
While Lali takes a quick rest, just look at this amazing view.
Oh my god, guys, look at this. Oh my god, and look at the view. Amazing. And you can even watch around with this binocular. Let me show you if I can see the Church of Saint Lenart. Look, Lenart. Damn, nice. Cool, it's right there. Across the Meister's viewing tower, there is a country villa built in 1923, and it's named after his former owner, Franz Stupica.
The villa is important because General Rudolf Meister used to visit it. He was a Slovenian general, poet and a key figure in the defense of Slovenian northern border.
But this is just a glimpse into his past. We'll uncover more when we visit his home municipality. Vrh is where he spent time after retirement, and where the Meister po Maestru exhibition brings his story and legacy to life. Let's check it out. The digital museum covers the history of Slovenske Gorice from 1848 to 1991, with a focus on Generalmeister and the border fights.
Also, it's very interactive. Like, you have pictures here and then you can list up all of the pictures and read about it.
And that's not all.
I hope you can see today's Slovenia. We are around here right now, like next to Maribor.
Here we can see the territory of the Habsburg Empire from 1848 to 1918.
So Austrian side, so Hungarian side, and the land that they lost. So this is now Italy, as you can see.
Here is Italy, Toscana, Venice, around here.
After exploring the museum, we wrote in the guestbook, like true visitors do.
Earlier, we mentioned an interesting and tragic legend tied to Frederick, the owner of the Hrastovec castle. Let's explore and uncover the story behind it.
And now, the biggest hike of the day, Lali. Will we manage it?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Pleasure.
La 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 la. Shortest one yet, let's go! And we are at the Black Cross. And Lali will tell you more about this.
So, Count Frederick fell in love with Agatha, but his mother did not approve of this love. So, when Frederick was away at war, she accused Agatha of witchcraftery, which led to her execution. This happened at this spot, and when Frederick returned from war, he was so sad that he put off this cross as a sign of their tragic love.
As you could see, this municipality is really connected to Agatha. And one other location that uses her name is Pizzeria Agatha. And we're gonna go check it out right now. Let's go! As soon as we walked in, we were nicely welcomed by the staff. We couldn't help but notice the delicious pizzas being made right in front of us. So let's just say our mouths were watering. We quickly headed to our table, but honestly, we couldn't stop admiring the stunning ambience, modern and with an amazing view. So because we have this beautiful view of the Radehova lake, it's only appropriate to pick a pizza that matches its name. The Radehova pizza. The menu has such a great variety, making it hard to choose. But in the end, we also decided to pick the Big Boy Burger.
Look at this cheese. Great choice, great choice. Amazing food, amazing stuff. Liliana, thank you so much to be our waitress.
Yeah.
You are really nice like everybody else. You guys really are super nice, super delicious food. Wow, and amazing view. So everything here in Pizzeria Agatha is amazing.
Also, congratulations on 30 years of running a business.
Yes.
We even got this shirt
Yeah.
and a shot glass.
For shots.
So yeah, that's super cool. Let me change into it and show you how it looks. And voila, here it is.
Wow.
What do you think, guys? It's the perfect size for me. Now it's time to talk about the food. So good. And the pizza, we like fresh pizzas, but also meaty pizzas. And this was a combination of both.
And a little bit of spicy.
Yes, spicy. The pizza was well packed. And yeah, I don't know, it's just so good. And then, of course, the burger. 2 patties. When it says it's a big boy burger, it definitely is, right?
Yeah.
Because
Big boys.
when you eat this, you definitely get full. And the cheese was it was baked, so it was crunchy and it was so good. Everything here was super delicious. And of course, the staff was nice, really, really nice. Really, really happy with the experience.
Awesome.
Municipality 18 of 212 done.
That's it for this video. Thank you for watching.
Like, subscribe, share with your friend, and thank you for watching.
See you in the next one.
Our goal is to visit all 212 municipalities in Slovenia. And this week we are in Rečica ob Savinji.
This is our route. which is gonna take us about 25 minutes.
This is supposed to be the 4th best camp in Europe.
Another encounter with a random doggy.
I'm already in gear, so let's go.
Perfecto. So we are walking around the manor.
It's beautifully preserved, it's really well taken care of. As you can see,
Yeah.
it's really, really nice. And also the view from this manor, absolutely amazing. Nice manor with an interesting past and history.
So let's dig into that history.
In the Middle Ages, noble families could acquire and maintain properties by marriage, war, or by buying it. But when the Bavarian brothers arrived here, they used force. And the descendants of the 7 Bavarian brothers lived in Litiji Manor ever since.
The history is really interesting.
But that's not all they have to offer here, so we will show you in a sec.
This is also a perfect spot for adrenaline junkies. They have a full paintball and airsoft course ready for action. You just show up and they'll take care of the rest, from gear to guidance. And speaking of action, Tico's got a message for you.
So guys, 2 episodes ago we were in Preddvor, where it was all about the ladies, from the beautiful dresses to the bachelorette, and now it's time for men bachelorette. I'm already in gear, so let's go.
Now, as I make my way through the paintball course, the adrenaline really kicks in.
Oh, Savinji!
There are so many cool spots to hide and loads of action around every turn.
And here, close combat area. They have polygon for paintball. The whole forest is basically for airsoft.
But of course, we couldn't go home without Lali trying it too.
This location is really cool. Matis, I think, had so much fun. And also
We just tried it out
yeah, we just tried it out.
for the future.
But I didn't think I would like paintball so much. And it's really, really cool.
After all of that excitement, it's nice to take a moment to relax.
Now we're just gonna enjoy a cup of coffee here, where they also offer a picnic prostor or a barbecue spot, I guess.
Yes.
So imagine coming from paintball, you're all hungry, and then having some food here, enjoying it with your friends. Yeah, now we're gonna go check out the next one and let's see what's in store. Okay, and we are at our next stop, which is the Savinji River. This is a 102 kilometers long river which starts in the Kamnik-Savinji Alps. In the past, this river powered a lot of sawmills and was used for floating logs until World War II. And now it's a popular destination for water activities.
And at the end, we'll visit a location where you can actually try some of them yourself.
So we are sitting under Rečica's Savinji coat of arms, which is this linden tree. Tico, will you tell us more about it?
Yeah, but firstly I will go for a walk around the center.
So Rečica was first mentioned in 12th century, and in 14th century it became a market town. In 1585 it gained its own court, which operated in Slovenian language. So Lali stands by the pranger or pillar, so let's check it out.
So here is the rare surviving
Pranger or pillar, which was used for shaming and mocking thieves, adulterers, and people who broke social norms.
People were often mocked by the crowds, especially on Sundays and holidays. Let's now head somewhere a bit more relaxed.
So we are at the Taučar Manor.
It belonged to a Ljubljana bishop, Janez Taučar. It was built in the 16th century in Renaissance style.
And it was owned by the Taučar family until 1885.
Some original features like stone portals and a double window are still preserved.
The house survived a major fire in 1799 and was declared a cultural monument in 1987.
That was quite a bit of history. Now let's head back to the town center.
last stuff to show you here is this Bohac's linden tree,
which was once a meeting spot for locals and today hosts the town's main event, Evening Under the Linden Tree.
And now let us take you somewhere where is a nice view of the valley.
Like promised, here is the view of the Savinjska valley. And down there is a Rečica of Savinji. We live over that hill, over there. And yeah, up there is another paintball location called Borska Paintball. So you have two options to choose. I can also see the manor where we were at the start of the video. Amazing view, definitely you need to check this out. So yeah, let's put some drone shots. Another encounter with a random doggy. We just finished filming and he was like, tuck, 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 tuck. He just came to us. Now, oh, he's coming back. Look at him. He's going back. He's like, how do you call it in English? Izvidnik.
This is supposed to be the 4th best camp in Europe. Let's see if it's accurate.
We were interested if it really lives up to the hype, so we walked around a bit. And honestly, the more we explored, the more it impressed us. The nature, the chill atmosphere, the great vibe. It's all just right.
No wonder that English Guardian put this camp at number 4 in Europe. Amazing, really beautiful. We are of course gonna show you everything they offer, so let's show you.
As we explore, it's clear this place has something for every kind of camper. From tents and camper vans to mobile homes and even luxurious glamping cabins. Everywhere you turn, something's happening. Volleyball, swimming, the fun park, even a zip line, which we'll definitely try out soon. And just when you think you've seen it all, there's more.
Look, guys, here they have a lot of water activities like this Tarzan and also a zip line. Guys, there's a zip line going through.
If you want a chill water, you can be in this lake.
But if calm water is not your thing, the Savinji River is just steps away, ready for all kinds of adventures.
So look, this is the beach.
Oh, it's so nice. Guys, look how clear it is. And as we said before, there are a lot of activities you can do here. You can also go rafting and kayaking.
And souping.
And souping.
So you can do it all here. And speaking of fun, we're heading straight for the fun park and zipline. Let's go! Strap in, gear up and get ready. After a short lesson and safety talk, we're all set to take on the heights.
Hello, boys!
So Lali, you got this, Lali. Whoa! Woohoo! What you think? Oh, it's okay. Okay, this one is the hardest one yet, even for me. The first one, for Ali, the first one, but for me, this one. So yeah.
After completing the last obstacle in the fun park, it's time for the grand finale, the zipline.
Let's go! Woohoo!
So guys, look at the view. Look at this view. Let's go!
And here we are, finito, from the zip line, which was really cool.
We did every route.
Every route. It's really actually big.
Doesn't look so much.
It doesn't look that big, but it's really big and really cool. Really worth checking out.
We got really hungry from all of the adventures and the adrenaline part, so we're gonna grab a bite at their inn. Let's see what they have to offer.
This place has such a great vibe. The crew here really knows how to make you feel at home. And the delicious smells coming from the kitchen. Oh, I can't wait to eat. And you can even sit outside, surrounded by nature. And the best part, here they offer a wide variety of dishes.
But they recommended we try the traditional Slovenian dish and a grilled dish, and we're trying out both. Let's dig in.
Every dish hit the spot. The cevapčići were super tasty and the portion was big. And the žlikrofi, oof, filled with smoked pork, bursting with flavor, and they look just as good as they tasted. If we had to pick just one word to describe it, it would be
Perfecto.
an awesome way to wrap up the day.
We would just like to thank Janko for showing us around his property and telling us all of the facts about his location.
Also, thank you, Ursha, for your hospitality at Camp Menina. Great leadership, great energy, everything is awesome. You really guys need to check this out, and we wish you all the best.
Municipality 19 of 212 done.
That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Like, subscribe, and share with your friends.
See you on the next one.
Bye!
Our goal is to visit all 212 municipalities in Slovenia.
And this week we are in Mengeš.
This is our route, which is gonna take us about 30 minutes.
Lekaj se prav nastavlja, no? Lekaj se prav nastavlja.
This is becoming a workout video. Hike time. Who is happy?
This is our first time that we go inside a church.
Lali, what did you say happened here? Where are we going, Lali?
We're walking through this fairy tale forest.
Okay. Ooh, look at this. Okay, I need to take a picture of this. Look at this noise.
Oh yes, the first tree avenue of the municipality.
And now, of course, time for a little bit of insight. The castle
Stands on the edge of the Mengeš plain.
It was built by the Lambert counts in 1530. The castle was first mentioned in 1286.
And retains its Renaissance character with medieval foundations.
I just wanna take a quick look. Oh, there.
Let's go to the watchtower.
You cannot see much, but yeah. Also, the weather is not good. Behind there are Kamniško-Savinjske Alpe. Let's go back to Lali.
So in 2004, this bronze sword was found near the castle, and it's one of the oldest of its kind found in the Eastern Alps.
The castle is now home to the Center for European Perspective and Slovenia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs,
hosting events, weddings, cultural activities, and much more.
Nice location for relaxation.
This is gonna be our first merge, probably. So, after location relaxation, we are on our second location, which is the Pristava Lake. It's like, oh, so nice.
Yeah.
We are almost alone. There is only one fisherman. I can show you more. One day we're gonna break our ankles. Lake Pristava was formed on the site of former brickworks. It is known for its diverse and rare plant and animal life.
A scenic trail runs past the pond along the southern foothills of Gobavica, leading toward Lake Pristava and Rečica.
Lali, what did you say happened here? What did you say that happened here?
Nothing.
She say I farted, and that's why this mark here.
So this church behind me is the Church of Saint Michael.
Mengeš's oldest monument with a Gothic presbytery and 15th century frescoes by Janez of Ljubljana.
Built in the 13th century,
The church also features a rare standalone bell tower from the 16th century, along with several notable elements such as the 1740 altar, Plečnik's 1950 baptistry.
and historic coat of arms in the cemetery walls. This church, guys, is so beautiful. The inside is amazing. Really, this is our first time that we go inside a church in a municipality, and I think for the first one, it's absolutely gorgeous. The ceiling, everything, the details, amazing. So definitely check it out for yourself. Okay, so next to the church, we have found this statue of František.
A well-known Slovenian Baroque painter. He decorated many churches with frescoes and was born right here in Mengeš.
On the other side of his statue, there is also this outdoor gallery called
Galeria Zick-Zack. Hike time. Who is happy?
Despite Lali's protest, we conquered the hike and made it to the top.
Finally, look at Lali. Hike Meister.
Now that we caught our breath, it's time for history.
So Castle Mengeš, Old Castle Mengeš, was first mentioned in 1154. And now, as you can see, only its ruins remain. Now I need to say that Lali deserves a coffee because of her hike.
Yes.
Okay, let's grab a coffee. Down in the valley
Down in the valley, there's a cute cafe
with a cute park. So let's check it out.
Finally, time for a well-deserved coffee break. This spot is just perfect, surrounded by nature and offering a sneak peek of the Church of Saint Michael, along with that charming little park we told you about earlier. We couldn't resist relaxing here for a bit, but now let's head down and explore the park together.
Cute park, cute location to drink coffee, really nice. In this municipality I work. I'm a dental assistant for children, and sometimes I go work out here, street workout, calisthenics, and I will show her where I work out.
Maybe if you want to show us.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe some pull-ups so we can see your big muscles.
Big muscles. Down there, another tree avenue. Tree avenues in municipality of Mengeš are everywhere. This isn't the last one. Stay till the end. Lali's working out. Oh my god. This is becoming a workout video. Okay, let's go to the Mengeš hut. Firstly, before we go to the hut, we will go through Fairyland. So Lali, lead the way.
Let's go. This fairyland is truly perfect and super cute. From beautifully carved wooden characters with lovely details to the overall vibe.
Elf painter.
Cute, they're so cute. It's a charming stop before we continue our way to the Mengeš hut.
So Mengeš hut with some animals.
Yeah, and they're very friendly. I can see a lot of people are petting them.
Yeah, you can hike up here or just drive with your car. Becky, Becky. Becky, Becky.
Aww.
Neka se prav nastavlja, no? Neka se prav nastavlja, no?
After petting the goats, of course we needed to say hi to the horses too.
Rolex.
Aisha, Lucy. So the horses have their own names, of course. Mengeš hut on Govavica sits on a forest hill above Mengeš at 433 meters altitude.
Let's look at the animals and we're off to the next one.
Like I said in the middle of the video, they have a lot of tree avenues, and this is Litiji tree avenue. As you can see, look at these big, massive trees.
we saw that they also plant new trees to replace the old ones, which is pretty cool to keep the avenue going on. As you can see, another one. And yeah, this is the border. At the end of the avenue is the border to the municipality of Domžale. So we are basically on the last meters of Mengeš, basically.
Municipality 20 of 212 done.
That is for this video. Thank you for watching.
Like, subscribe and share with your friends.
See you in the next one.
Bye.